tell me a little bit about preparing for this role. I know there were a couple of things I heard. First, that you trained a lot, and that you actually kind of like bulked up too much for the part.
Yeah, it was funny because I got the part and immediately started looking at the comic books, and the guy's 500 pounds or something and looks like Schwarzenegger, and I thought, okay, I'm not going to get to that, so but I have to get bigger, and so it became about eating a lot and training a lot, and they kept saying, yeah, just get as big as you can, big as you can. And then I came back just before Christmas, just before we started the movie, and had a final sort of camera test, and put the costume on. And within a couple of minutes, my hands started going numb. And
what?
And everyone was like, "Yeah, that's not cool." And I started getting pins and needles, and you'd touch the skin, and the blood wouldn't return to that area so quick. And I thought, okay, it doesn't fit. And so we had to sort of.
What was it made of? Like that was.
Well, it was all sorts of sort of leather and chainmail, sort of armor and what have you. But it was the measurements they'd taken 3 months ago were no longer the measurements I was fitting. So there were some alterations, and then also I was just too thick anyway. It was sort of basically Ken said, it's good, you've got the size there, and let's just sort of try and pull it back just a little bit because it's otherwise it's too sort of blocky.
Right. So so you just stopped eating so much, working out?
So much, and then sort of trained. I changed my programs from sort of heavy weightlifting to more sort of cardio, sort of CrossFit style things. So